Welcome to my class. Unit 2 continued. In that we are doing organization of data. In that we talked about classification. In the classification we talked about series. In the series, in the earlier classes we finished with individual series. Then we talked about the discrete series and the continuous series. We are going on with it. Now in the continuous series, in this particular class, I'm going to talk about the steps involved in the construction of the continuous series. So you have this raw data that you've collected. Now what do you do with the raw data? You arrange it, put it in an array. And when you take the array, then you think about the distribution. That is, you take the difference between the highest and the lowest to get the range. And with the range that you get, you decide on how many classes you're going to make. And how much would each class hold? How much are you going to group them into? All of that and much more we'll be doing. Just have a look. So this is what it is. All right. So what are the steps involved in construction of continuous series? That's what we are doing. You can see a written step 1, 2, 3, 4. So prepare a 3-column table. First for values of the variable in terms of classes. Second for tally bars, and third for frequency. And okay, even before we go on with the steps, let me just tell you that we first will take, now let me just, can you see this question? Yes, read this question. So in the question they've written that from the following observations, prepare a distribution of marks obtained by 40 students of class 11, okay, in economics. So this is the question. So they've given us a whole, the raw data is given to us, all in a haphazard manner, which I'm not going to read out. For you, you can either take a screenshot and see for yourself what is it. Okay, after that, you've seen this raw data, which means some 10 comes and then 9, 5, 30, in between you have, end you have 14, and before that 19, etc. Now, first of all, let's make an array. So how do we make an array? So basically that's the first step. So first and foremost, we should find out how many observations are there. We know there are 40 students, and these are the marks that are there of the 40 students. Now we're going to arrange them in a form of, say, ascending order or descending order, any of that. So well, we put it as 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 14, 15, 17, 19, 19, 20, 20, etc. Then let's just find out what the range is. So now we've come to know, okay, 5 is the lowest value and the largest is 46. So when we minus that, we get a range that is 41. So there's a range of 41. There's a difference of 41 marks. So 5 marks is the lowest and the highest is 46. So then let's decide on how many classes you're going to make. Okay. So if you take a class interval of 10, then you can have around 5 classes. But if you're taking a 5 class interval, then you can have 9 classes. Alright. So this is what it is. So again, then that's what we'll see. Now what we have to do is, okay, so here we've decided what to do. Now here, as I told you in the step 1, what do? We prepare a 3-column table, first for values of the variables. So we've decided on the